live from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. A few moments ago, the crowd here was on their feet as their beloved Jets made their way out of the tunnel. They're ready to go. We're ready to go. And it should be a good one as those New York Jets get set to face off with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Just about time to rock as Toe gets ready to meet leather. And this one is underway here on EA Sports.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Here's a handoff to Evans out of the gun. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Play action. Now Brady.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked off at the 33. And the Jets are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
Good starting position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. After the interception, here's Wilson. Being chased out left.
Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted.
Carlton Davis picks it.
And the Bucs will have the football as this is taken up past the 30.
So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Play action, now it's Brady. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Another try after the first down sack. Brady, and a catch right side by Evans. They'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down.
From the gun, it's a run by Evans.
And a tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the first. They'll go for it. It's Brady.
To Evans on the slant.
And he's taken down inside the 30. On 1st and 10, it's Evans. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19.
In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down. Out of the gun, they give to Evans.
And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
On play action, it's Brady. Over the middle, complete. It's Miller.
And the Bucs are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
They fake the handoff. Now Brady. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. So 1st the 13-yard line. Here's second and goal. Now Brady. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 5 yards that time on the completion. And now it's third and goal. Throwing now is Brady. Finding Miller once more complete. They're able to hold him to 3 there, and that leads to a fourth and goal. Brady going to go on fourth down. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Rashawn Perriman, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Bucs have taken a first quarter lead. Extra point up and good by Succop. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now it's Ryan Succop on for the touchdown to kick it away. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short. Now the former Terrapin, this is Ty Johnson. And he'll have a Jets first down as the tackle made at about the 43-yard line.
Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they do.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
I-7, let's go. Sit. Motion.
They go play action with Wilson. Now swing pass for Dillon. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. Vita Vea make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. So now Wilson and the Jets with a 3rd and long here following the sack.
Watch that end. That is right.
Charlie.
Mike Bond. Watch screen.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Shaquille Barrett, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. On 4th down, punt coming from Braden Mann. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And now a fair catch called for and taken just outside the 40-yard line. Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. So, Charles, the season winding down, the playoffs obviously not in their future. As they look ahead to the offseason, what spots do they maybe need to fill?
I think that they like the guy who's calling the plays and throwing the ball. I think that he's a pretty good player. Needs some help, I think, on the perimeter, though. Help him out with receivers because I think if he gets an upgrade there, his play gets that much better, too.
Hey, that's 23. I got you. Check back. Touchdown, defense. Package reload.
gets it again on second down. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
They'll run on first down with Evans. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Here's Brady. It's Miller, complete. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 34-yard line.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks, because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that. And that's what he did.
2nd and 11 now. Brady going to throw. That's complete to his running back, Evans. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Mike Evans. His 14th touchdown now on the year as the Buccaneers tag on to their lead. Extra point put through by Succop, and that'll make the score 14-0. Now it's Ryan Succop on after the touchdown to kick it away. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. On the handoff, this is Dillon. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming. Here's Wilson. Flushed out right. And that will be incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot. They'll run on first down. Evans. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Seven's a Mike. Mike 7. It's our time. Mike 7. Mike 7. I got you, son. I got you, son. Seven's a Mike.
Brady now to throw. He'll flip this out to Evans. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Go, boys, bring it up. Mike 7.
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0.
Come on, baby. Let's go. Seven's a
Waiting.
Here we go, D. Here I come again. Here I come again.
On first down, it's Evans. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense the next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a third and about 2. They'll try to run for this with Evans. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. Here's first and goal, and gosh, points here, a chance maybe to put this thing away before halftime. They'll run here with Evans. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Second and goal from inside the 5. Now he'll throw with Brady. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Something we haven't really seen much of from him, an incomplete pass.
Yeah, last week he finished at 70%. This week he's up over 80%. I don't know how you slow him down. Pass rush is usually the best way because a quarterback on his back usually can't complete a pass.
Brady now on third and goal. And Evans hauls it in. Touchdown, Bucks. Tom Brady, his third touchdown pass of this first half. And the Buccaneers will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point up and good by Succop. And it's now 21-0. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. The New York offense taking over for their next possession as they take over with just 17 seconds left before the break. On first and 10, it's Wilson. He's going to go for a big play downfield. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. So, Charles, here we are, Week 17. Both of these teams playing their 16th game of the regular season. And obviously for decades, that was the full season. But as we all know, a little strange, still one more game to go next week.
Yeah, Brandon, I think we're both interested to see how things play out next week because we know their division titles and wild card spots up for grabs, so those teams, no doubt, will be all in. But how would you like to go in front of a team that's 3-13 and say, okay, guys, one more time, let's go get them. If we win, it benefits someone else.
Now, a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
That was not a real confident throw right there, and he's just 2 of 7 to start the game. Now he's going to have to find a groove with a big third down coming up. Let's see if his confidence can increase.
Oh, yeah. Here we go again. Here we go again. Mike 5. Hey, come on.
Final play of the half. It's Wilson. He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17 as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39.
Let's go. Let's do this.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Here we go.
They go to Johnson again. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone.
From the shotgun, Wilson.
Get in the weight room. Get in the weight room.
They'll get this into the hands of Dillon, complete. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover it before he gets going.
And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
H3218, chopper. Hey,
Motion me out.
Delta.
Mike 5. You ain't got nothing. You ain't got nothing.
Ready, go.
Now it's Wilson. And he's got this one complete to Callaway. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
22 jet bomber, 22 jet bomber. Bravo!
It's a party now.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Wilson. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Dane Cruikshank. And the Buccaneers are going to have it here at their own 15. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. And they had the big halftime lead. Their defense just helped them out further by forcing the turnover, so things are starting to look pretty rosy.
They certainly are, but they've got to be careful about getting complacent, though. They still need to go out and run their offense efficiently.
Evans gets it again on 2nd down. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
Ozzy! Let me go!
On play action, now Brady. He finds his target, it's Evans. So he stopped for no gain. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on third down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
A big boot that time. 57 yards, the official distance. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no.
And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Well, we saw this plenty last year in college. He loved to take his shots downfield, and that throw, that was a thing to behold there. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Wilson going to throw for it. Flush to his right. And he'll get in for the score, and that's going to cut the lead down to 13. So the signal caller doing it himself there on the 2-point try.
You got to like that. We always talk about the ball staying in the hands of the best players, but most of the time you want to get it to a back, pitch it to a wide receiver. In this case, the quarterback did it himself.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. That catch good for only a couple. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Brady, there's Evans again, complete. Room here to run. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds.
Let's go.
A big play that time through the air. 36 yards. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now Brady. He completes this into the hands of Miller. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. From the 30 on 2nd down. Brady. He's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. The sack backs him up 3rd and long. Tough challenge for Brady and the Bucs. Looking to throw. Brady. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
This offense 2 for 2 converting on these thus far, so why not try again here on 4th down? They'll go for it.
Cover!
Brady to throw for it on 4th down. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone.
And that's a big pickup of a 1st down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th down conversion. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. And this is caught by Evans. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. So 8 yards on the completion there, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Now Brady again. flip one out here to his running back. And the Buccaneers are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time for this offense to move the football through the air, even on 1st and 2nd downs. They obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
That throw by Brady, incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he's standing in the pocket, but just didn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. 2nd down and goal. Brady. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. Working from the gun, it's Brady. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
So Brady departs, and on is Ryan Succop for the Buccaneer field goal. To the right hash, and this one just a chipping. Succop's kick is good. And that will swell the lead to 16. So all things considered, that's not the final nail, but it does make things exceedingly difficult now on the other side.
Yeah, because obviously now with a 16-point game, the other guys don't need just 2 touchdowns. They need a couple of 2-point conversions as well. Plus, they'll need either a turnover or an onside kick in there somewhere. So you're just adding to the list of things that need to happen in sequence.
Let's go.
And it's going to be a pretty tall order this late in the game.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a 1-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
Meanwhile, Wilson's throw into the hands of Pittman here. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. To throw again on 2nd down. Wilson buying time to his left. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
Eluding the pressure right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. He's got a man. Complete. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 36.
Recon, 132 fighting. I got him. Finds the food, fellas. Let's go. Yep. Back five. I'm scared. Let's go.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
Watch the slam. C6. Mike 5.
Wilson. Forced out to his left. And he'll just get rid of it. He started out having some troubles back in the first half connecting with his receivers. Really hasn't gotten a whole lot better.
Yeah, he's at less than 50%, and you and I both know that just won't do. So I would think about spreading things out, putting it on the receivers, make them win those one-on-one battles on the perimeter and find their way open.
The Jets on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 6. Play action. Now Wilson.
Here we go.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Michael Pittman, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Jets are able to cut into this deficit. So this back now to a 10-point spread, and you have to imagine they'll line up and go for two.
Oh, no question about it. If they can get this to an 8-point game, they can make things awfully interesting here in these last few minutes.
As a two-point conversion is successful. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Brady going to bring the Bucs up with a 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
I like a guy who understands the situation. I also like a guy who you look at him and you say, that looks like a guy who knows the coach is going to say, guess what? You drop this one, you'll be carrying around a training facility for an entire week.
Maybe flashback to high school or college, carrying it around campus, right?
The old gauntlet drill, right? Anyone get the ball out while he's sitting in class and bring it back to the coach? He's in big trouble.
60 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation, and taking care of the football is paramount. He got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to file that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards off the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2. They'll try and run for it with Evans. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. He needed 3, he got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game. And Suckup will put this one right through, and that will bump the lead up to 11. So that one, CD, going to make the road back a lot more difficult.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. You know they were praying on the other sideline for a miss because now, as you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to score, somehow get the ball back, and score again. The odds of that happening, not great in your favor.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Did they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Play action. It's Wilson. Flushed out right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here right now.
Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. Flush to his right. He's got an open man. He completes it to Callaway. And they will get the conversion on third down, but the clock, a more pressing factor. And down he goes. A Buccaneer sack. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the fourth. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
Mike 5. Here we go, here we go. Mike 5, Mike 5.
Watch the run.
Lock it.
Watch twist, let's go.
Now it's Wilson. Under pressure, they got him again. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
Five's the Mike. Go, go. Mike 5. Yep. Get your swerve on.
Mike 5, Mike 5. Pick it up, guys, pick it up.
Wilson. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, this is getting close to a no-win situation now. They've got one final shot. They're on their end of the field, and it's 4th and long. This might require a little extra razzle-dazzle to get it done.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
3 down.
3 down. Mike 5.
Charlie, quit talking about it and bring it.
Mike 5.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play.
Here we go. It's Wilson on 4th down. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And that'll be just about all she wrote for this one. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal.
Check back to that. Check it.
Brady going to look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
On 2nd and goal, Brady. And this will be caught. Well, forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown. A road win in the National Football League. Charles, you never take that for granted, no matter who you're playing, no matter where you're playing.
You take it and you run with it. And you know you're trying to pump all week in your own home facility. No one thinks we can do